future is coming on.
Season 5. There are 4 weeks remaining.
All right, MP, tell us about tonight's game.
Got us a good old...
Game time, let's get it, MP.
Let's go. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Back in my 2K grind. I've been on Resident Evil lately, but get a little this my career grind in today.
Hey, MP.
Let's get after it, MP.
Shake it, MP.
Let's go. I gotta get new animation, bro. I'm busting out that mid-range now, Chad. I got it to a 66, but
approach to getting ready for coming up live coverage of this
66 mid, that's all I need.
Here on
Really trying to dunk some shit. Playmate.
Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Well, we've touched on it in prior broadcasts. MP has spent the last few games with a #1 priority of trying to keep others involved.
And so far, MP's been doing a good job matching what he set out to do. He wanted to rack up a lot of assists, and he's been doing that at an impressive rate. But in his mind, and maybe some critics as well, MP appears to have the potential to improve upon this moving forward.
Here are the starters for Utah.
6 shot per, but they're going to have to stick this
He's
shit
out
up.
there with Bailey. Walker Kessler out there with Keontae George. And it's Money in at the point. Now here's Halliburton. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Money. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Halliburton, the pass to Huff. Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Siakam for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Nimhard, good.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Money, pass to George. Shoots over Nimhard. George, no good. Neesmith with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. The three, and Neesmith good for 3. Neesmith's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's the drive, and there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Money, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Pass to Bailey. Clock at 6. Here's Money, defended by Halliburton. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And that's good. Bailey for 3. 6 points for him.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
And here's Siakam for 3. Money grabs the miss. Utah has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Bailey. Here's Money. 19-footer. No good off the glass. Halliburton right side. Nimhard for 3. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
And it was an awful game defensively.
Good! Another from 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Here's Bailey. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Shepard comes in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nimhard. Now here's Toppin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Money, pass to Kessler. Out to the right wing. Here's Money, defended by Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. Toppin with a steal. Siakam outside. Pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Money. Pure from three-point range. Money's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist from McConnell.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to George. The 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. Utah leading by 3. Here's Money. Kicks it to George. Here's Money. 29 seconds left in the first. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Kessler against Siakam to the inside. Toppin passes to Siakam. No luck on that one. Good D by Kessler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Utah shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Both good from the line that time. Here's McConnell. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Well, most didn't expect it. Last season, the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
So, the Utah 5 right now. Filipowski out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. Walker for 3, buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
To the left side wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Offensive board. Kicks it to George. From deep. To the left wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Again, Utah, good for 2.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's McConnell. He's closely guarded. And here's Shepard for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Toronto got the job done. He picked up 49 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Money. He's marked by McConnell. George for 3. Drops in the 3. George has got 6.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to...
Yo. What's up, I was just trying to see if we can get back on this.
Because they know he's only going to get better.
McConnell outside. There's a screen by Toppin. McConnell passes to Toppin. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah.
Jazz leading by 7.
Okay.
Here's Money.
Okay.
He's got 19. Pass to Sensabaugh.
That's a bit.
Another 3 for Utah.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter
I
behind
don't
him.
want to might worry about myself. Get grind.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And one thing about this game, Graham, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Walker. Nembhard, he's checked in for Shepard. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Some room here for George. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Didn't even really hurry up there. George stayed within himself and got it up quick. Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Halliburton looking for an opening. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
14 feet away. Here's Money. The rebound by Neesmith. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. 1:41 left in the second period. Pass to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Jazz leading by 4. Takes it inside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter.
Good boy,
and that
man.
one drops. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Halliburton. And Indiana again with a bucket. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to George. Here's the 3. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Good looks from Bailey. You'd like to see him dish it a little more at this level than he did in college.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Fires from deep. Money grabs the miss. Money's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Center court. And get ready for the fans.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Utah Jazz.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Utah leading by 12. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Money with the bucket. Money's got 28 points for the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Launches a 3, drains the triple. Money's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Halliburton for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Money. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Money's got 33 points.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Halliburton, the pass to Huff. Now Siakam, covered by Filipowski. Can they get it? Outside for Halliburton.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
The Pacers again can't hit.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind. That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break. Pass
to Siakam. Nembhard outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Indiana misses again.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And he jams it home with authority.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. It might be freezing in many NBA cities, but these rookies have been heating up in arenas around the association. A look at the Rookie of the Year race. And you look at Bailey. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And as the Rookie of the Year race is getting clearer, these young men are standing out as the cream of the freshman crop.
Well, this is an impressive rookie class for sure. You got to be really excited about these guys' futures.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Nembhard for 3. Sinks the tray. Nembhard's got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And he makes it.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Greg.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Neesmith. Launches it. The shot by Nembhard, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Money. And the layup falls. Money's got 39.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Siakam. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Filipowski. With the floater. Money misses. Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Filipowski.
A tried and true way to get guys off balance. Nice pump fake there by Siakam.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Shepard comes in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Over to the wing. And here's Bailey for 3. They get the rebound. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bailey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, BA. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Walker, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And a switch here also for Utah. Nurkic is checked in for Kessler. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. The Jazz shooting has been incredible, 72%. So the Jazz 5 right now. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with George Niang. Then there's Collier, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot.
There's certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Here's Money. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
McConnell passes to Toppin. There's a screen by Toppin. And here's Shepard for 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. And it's Utah with the ball. Here's money. And it's off from three-point range. Here's McConnell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top kicks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's money. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Toppin. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one. Well, the Jazz shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Money's got 47 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
McConnell passes to Walker. Some nice passing by Indiana here. McConnell, good.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Here's money. Niang outside. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, PA, I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas are all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, BA. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Fires the 3. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And with top college players now getting big money NIL. Here's money. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Siakam right side. Halliburton, the pass to Huff. Over Nurkic.
It's crazy they want to steal, right?
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Here's money, defended by Halliburton. Here's money. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Pass to Nembhard. There's the 3. Goes up again, and it's laid in by Halliburton.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And what a huge performance it was for Money.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Here's Money, defended by Halliburton. Here's Money. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Money's got 56 in the game.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Driving inside. Rebounded by Halliburton. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
A full green meter dunk. So y'all see 2K be cheating.
Hard outside.
Full green meter dunk, champ. I blew it.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here to walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
Your fans on social media are...
Get home safe and see you next time.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't heard that one before. You come up with that?
No, it's real.
Oh, hey, okay. Well, that's funny. I mean, look, to answer your question, I had a good game. But you need a team to win in this league. Move me isn't the answer to all of our problems. I wish it were, but it's not. Hey, but I love more me. More MP, right? Don't get me wrong, though. But we need more of all of us.
Well said, MP. Thank you so much. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA.